welcome to my channel. Today I am continuing my December daily. Just so you know, these day 6 and 7 I did off camera, so I'm just quickly showing you there. I didn't think I would have a lot of photos for this week, so I wasn't going to do it on camera. And then once I did these couple of days, I realized that it was process video worthy. Yeah, I did start with day 6 and 7 already, and all I did was trace some tags and cut them out, and then wrote some just about what I did that day. Nothing really special happened, but I just kind of wrote what I did. And then that picture of my cat Harvey, there wasn't really a story to it or anything, so I just simply put the number 8 on it for day 8 and slipped it in the pocket as well. So for this day, we had a Christmas party, and so it's Harvey all dressed up and me all dressed up, and then a picture of me and my friends. So this kind of deserved a bigger spread, and I'm gonna make these custom pockets to fit all the pictures. Now, I may have mentioned in a previous video that my Canon Selphy did break, so I had to buy a new printer that I just bought today, but I bought it after I printed these pictures out, which I just used my Pixma, but they didn't really turn out that great. They weren't that great of quality, so I don't know if that was the printer paper, like the photo paper I used or what, but my Selphy does nicer photos. At least for this time. These photos just didn't turn out great, but that's okay. So I'm going to make a little pocket page, as I said, and I'm gonna just make a little sequin mix because there was a space at the bottom, so I'm gonna put some sequins in there because I love doing that. And I'm gonna put some red and some gold and a few Christmas ones, one that says Merry Christmas, and in the end I do add some other little ones that you will see. I add some stars, some gold circles, more red, and then I grab, oh, yep, that's when my camera fell. I grab some seed beads, and I get gold, and then I think I get red. Maybe not. I thought I did. Guess we'll see. Kind of mix it all together. I didn't really need very much of it because it was just a small little pocket, so I didn't need much. I'm just kind of cleaning as I go, which is unusual for me, but an important step to crafting. Those are the little Christmas sequins. I think it was like an angel or something. And then I have these like translucent kind of sequins that kind of add a nice little touch to it. So I think I'm just to the side fusing the picture in place, and then so I have a little space for the sequins. There we go. Just gonna slide it in. Perfect. I think it looks cute. And I thought it needed a little sticker somewhere, so I take this sticker from the Crate Paper Fa La La collection that says Happy Holidays and put it down there because it's our holiday party. Every year we have a holiday party. It kind of started out to be closer to Thanksgiving, and it was more of like a Thanksgiving party. And then last year it was like, let me give some context. Thanksgiving in Canada is in October, so our party was in October, and then the year after that, it was in November, and then this year was in December. So like it keeps getting closer and closer to Christmas. But this month of November was so insanely busy for me. So that's kind of why it just didn't work out in November. Otherwise, we probably would have. Because sometimes the further away from Christmas, the better, because our December just gets so busy for everyone. So it's hard to get everybody together. But we made it work. Only one friend couldn't come, so that's pretty good. Well, actually, there were 3 who couldn't come, now that I think about it, but oh well, we had a pretty good group there. So this was day 9, so I'm taking a day 9 sticker and putting it there. And I want to put this photo behind the other one and kind of make like a little, like pull tab thing. And because it's not a great picture, so it's not really, I don't really want it to show. I just kind of want to have a tab on it, and if you're going through my album, you can pull it up and look at it. So I'm going to use some paper from the Crate Paper Fa La La collection and my We Are Memory Keepers tab punch, and do that little trick where you fold the paper in half, and so then you get a tab that can go on both sides. Just like that. I'm going to staple it on because every time I glue it on, I don't wait long enough and it just never works out well for me. So I'm sticking with staples. I wanted to put some kind of label at the top, but there wasn't really anything small enough, so I just put a star. And then I'm going to write about what this is, just in case I forget in like a couple years. I look back on it. I don't think I will, but it also needed some kind of special touch to it. So I think that makes it look more complete. And doesn't my kitty look so cute? She was wearing little Rudolph antlers. I don't really mind putting stickers or chipboard on the outside. Oh, sorry, there's my cat. On the outside of the page protector instead of on the photo. That doesn't really bother me. I think sometimes it's easier to like move things around if you aren't very decisive. And that bottom photo I'd kind of already sealed in before I thought of something to do with it. So I just decorated the bag, which kind of worked out fine because I didn't really have like the picture. I had the right amount just for 2 pictures and not the third one at the bottom anyway. So I think it's just fine. I used that Merry Christmas sticker from the sticker sheet from the Fa La La collection. And then I used, you would have seen the chipboard. I think it was a chipboard bird below it from the Fa La La collection. And I think it looks really cute. I'm using up a lot of my Christmas stuff, which is a very, very good thing. Because last year I was very conservative with how much I used, and then not a lot of it got used up. So I'm making sure to use it. And this is an album I'm going to look back at for years to come. So I'm just trimming it down to size. And when I print so many pictures at once, I make sure to label the back of the pictures of which day it is, especially for December Daily because it's about which day it is. So that just makes sense in my head. And I'm not going to put too much on here, I don't think. I look through my ephemera because I have so much more than I know what to do with. So I need to start using more of it or giving it to pen pals or something. Or I'll just have a really good start for next year. I finally get to use some of these snow stickers because last year where I am in Canada, it did not snow that much, so I didn't get much opportunity to use the mittens and the snow stickers and all that stuff. So now I'm getting that opportunity. I guess there's one good thing about it snowing. And if you're wondering about the picture on the left, well, lice went around at my work. I work at a day program for people with disabilities, with intellectual disabilities. So it's kind of like, in a sense, a school in a way, because as far as like spreading things, so like the flu or lice, for example, like this week. That week there was lice going around at my work. So I made sure to double check because this week, the week after, was a big pageant week. Big pageant week at my work. So I could not miss it. But it wasn't until closer to the end of the week. So I wanted to double check on the weekend just in case I did have lice. Not that I thought I did, but just in case I did, so that I'd like get rid of it now rather than finding out like Wednesday, the day of the pageant, and Thursday, the day of the second pageant, and then I can't be there. So yeah, I just wanted to be safe rather than sorry. And I don't have lice, if you're wondering. Didn't get lice. Only, I think, 3 people did, so that's not so bad. Could have been worse. It could have been much worse. And this is the back of that other page that I had the pocket with the tags inside. And this is day 13. So it will be a little bit jumbled. It won't totally be in order, but that doesn't really bother me at all. I think that's just fine. Or maybe I'll put the pocket page before this. I don't know. We'll see. And I was going through my thickers, and I don't use a lot of numbers just because I don't do Project Life or anything like that. So I have no reason to use numbers on a regular basis. So I went through my thickers and found just a bunch of numbers, and I put 1, 3 in all different kinds of thickers all the way across, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. I got to use up a lot of my stuff that I love, like these red thickers that I got last year, I think for Christmas, and they match obviously really well. So that was really exciting to use them. And these I have never used, and I've had them probably for years. So I was glad to use up those. And then I found really tiny ones that don't really have anything left because the stickers didn't stay on the thing. But I did have a 1 and a 3, so I used that. That circle tag is from Target, and I love that big chunky red glitter. I love it so much, so I'm glad I got to use it. And now there's this big space on the bottom right, and I find this sticker from the Fa La La sticker sheet. And sorry that you can't really see it, but I found these little houses. You can see the top of it. I hope I move it up a little bit. Sorry about that. And I put them down just because that night, the bottom picture, I'm not explaining the pictures. The bottom picture is a picture of me at a group home. So I work at a day program with people with disabilities, but they also have group homes within the agency, and so I sometimes pick up shifts at the group homes if I have time. And so that night, that's what I did. Oh, and the top picture is from my gift from my pen pal, Kira. So I had stapled the word Noel in. You can see those staples there. And I totally wasn't thinking and stapled the tag to it, but oh well. It's still like everything was readable. I could probably take it apart, but I just left it. I didn't mind. And then I'm trying to, I have to put the camera down for a second. Sorry, this is so bad. Okay, and then I pull the tag out. And yeah, you kind of get the idea. It was really difficult to pull out. There's got to be a better way to do this. But that's how that looks like. And then there's that page. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching this and seeing my process. I'm having a lot of fun with December Daily, especially now that I have a new photo printer and I can print every day. It'll be a little bit easier. But thank you so much for watching and tuning in. Let me know what you think and how your process and December Daily is going, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.